So here are some updates from Star Wars. Bad Batch 3 is coming up pretty soon, 21st February. Do not miss it. Also on February 14, Young Jedi's are also about to launch at Disney Plus. Uh, 25 years have gone by since the Phantom Menace uh, launched, and they're going to be celebrating uh, the anniversary by launching again um, through theaters on May 3rd. So be on the lookout on your local listings. There's going to be a new series of comic books made by Marvel, referring to Darth Maul. Yes, you heard me right. Darth Maul, and uh, the graphic looks amazing. All right, talking about Star Wars, we lost one of our lovely, lovely characters and actors, Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers, may the force be with you. You are now a ghost force among us. Anybody know? Carl Weathers not only was one of the actors, he was also a director from some of these episodes from The Mandalorian. Let's go to Hasbro. Hasbro is launching about 10 new figures. They're all in pre-order. Plus, they have a vintage collection of Sabine Wren with Chopper. It's also on pre-order. They also have an E-Wing uh, ship also on pre-order, and they're also going to relaunch the electronic Mandalorian helmet. So for more information, go to Hasbro for more of those brand new figures that are coming out. Figures. All right, so let's be back. We're going to come back to the next section, which it will be HILTS. Be right back. And welcome to my favorite part of my Saber News, which is HILTS. Now, in this section, everybody knows, I talk about either revamped HILTS that are being made, either canon, legend, something on their own. And talking about something of their own, we have Vader's Vault, which I had the privilege to have a nice interview with him during MegaCon. Now, they're relaunching again the Revanches. They're going to have it on their ready to ship section, and also they have their version of the Kanan Jarrus hilt. So go to Vader's Vault and check it out. Now let's talk about other people that are doing things out of the box. We have Kessel Custom Sabers that he has a nice and wonderful hilt that he came out with. Kennedy Customs is coming out pretty soon with their run. Laredo Sabers. Dennis Lukianov is going to do another run of his creepy uncle. So more details of that, go to his Facebook page. Shadowfall is also cooking up a few things. Darkfall is coming out with a very interesting lightsaber. Of course, I'm gonna leave a photo so you can take a look at it. Saber Trio is launching their masterpiece commissions. It's kind of like sort of you can put things together and whatnot, and they also have a new chassis that you can actually order from them. So, and then of course we have Saber Forge is coming out with the Bushido MK2 Echo. Here are a few of the hilts that are coming out on the market, or they're already in the market, or they're about to be in the market. We'll be right back. All right, guys, let's talk about tech parts. Right now, pretty much everything is kind of like pretty much the same when we talk about tech. Um, Xeno 3 is still going on the LGT Nexus side. Uh, PROFFIE is running 3.9. There's still tons of 2.2s out there. Here I'm going to leave you the newest updates or current operating systems for all four systems or operating systems that we've been talking about. All right, so we'll be right back with our next section. All right, guys, fonts is a vital part of the whole ensemble of having a hilt. Now, what I say, and I think I got it from somewhere else, but a lightsaber without noise, it's just a flashlight. But anyways, fonts are very important parts, and I can't stress this more than ever. Please support these gentlemen and ladies that make these wonderful, wonderful sounds for our lightsabers. Without them, you cannot even go into the smooth swing or the clash or the humming or the font or the boost or force boost, whatever you want to put on your fonts and on the hilts. Like I said, please make sure that you go to the right sources when you're buying these fonts. There's tons of fonts everywhere. There's a couple of font makers that do offer a few free ones. If you are interested in knowing, you can always send me a message through my any of my platforms, either Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and even TikTok. So here are some of the new fonts that are coming out or they're already out there available for you. We'll be right back. GREEBLIES. Haven't found a whole bunch of GREEBLIES, but I did receive from my friends up from down in Brazil. This is a X-wing fighter. Believe it or not, it's made out of compressed wood. I haven't put it on yet together, but it's part of my projects that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, this was when I went back in September. I went to JediCon in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and they sent this to me. So I'm going to be playing with it in the near future. Also talk about different GREEBLIES. Force Sabers has back their NX1 blade plug that I reviewed or put here in Saber Newz maybe a few months back last year. He also is including a weathered version of that blade plug, and he's doing about 2 more, and also got a sale going on his Etsy shop, but that's on the sales department. So anything else about GREEBLIES, I will bring on to you. I am going to get into once again doing another sphere training remote, because I kind of like did a little trade during MegaCon, and I'll be showing you on the special mention section. I will be showing you what did I trade it for. So we'll be right back. Here are the GREEBLIES. Guys, installers. This is another favorite part of mine. All right, installers. If you want to do a special install or a commission, these are the folks that you need to direct your attention to. Very, very important is that if they have any openings or commission, um, please talk to them about their lead time, price, what's included in the install. Most of the time on the installs, fonts are not included unless you own the font and you send them the file or the proof that you have the font. Some of them do have already like a package, font package, uh, or they have their own fonts with it. With that even said, most of all the installs also when they do their styles are pretty much generic styles of um, blade styles. Uh, Most of them don't deal with a lot of blade styles, but there's a few that like to do and play with the blade style. So if you're interested in that information, I can also provide it to you. But here are going to be a few of the installers that are accepting commissions or are open for commissions or uh, special installs. Now, once again, installs do vary uh, per installer and also varies on uh, the intricacy or how much are they putting into this install. You know, depending on the chassis, if you're going to weather it, if you're going to do some sketching on it. It's like having a car. You know, the more customized stuff you put onto it, the more it's going to cost you. So here are some of the installers, and we'll be right back with our next section. Welcome to my like section, and this one is actually a little, like always, touchy subject. So here we go. It's a public service announcement. Scams are still happening throughout uh, the whole entire internet, online, all the platforms, especially on Facebook. So make sure that you know who you are exactly making business or doing business with. Uh, Always do your research. Don't jump into things. I know it's exciting to see a hilt uh, that you really been wanting for a long, long time. There's people out there that are more glad to help you out. Uh, Remember, not everyone does this every day. Some of us do have jobs, and it takes us a little bit to answer, but uh, it's better to know the answer and wait a little bit more than get into the being unfortunate enough and get scammed and you lose your money and you don't get the help either. There is a group in Facebook that is throwing out people under the bus, exposing these scammers or wannabe companies. So I will leave a link for you for that, and just be careful out there. Another thing, I already said it in the sound fund section. Always support these sound fund makers. Right? Most of them work very hard in their programming and their ingenious engineering of sounds. So make sure that you support them. Buy their fonts, and if there's a couple of them like Grayscale, for example. He has a few ones, but if they have a Patreon, or any kind of donation, you want to help them out, $5, $10, $15. It's sometimes we spend $10, $12, $15 and actually in fast food. So anyways, help them out, give them a hand, and once again, we gotta look out for each other. All right. So until next time, I'm Biker Jedi. This is Saber Newz. Thank you very much. May the Force be with you.
I have a squeaky wheel.